What's up, everybody? This is the final product, class of '81 Arcade1Up cabinet. As you can see, it's finished and complete. The artwork on this thing is great. We got Rolling Thunder playing. This was an easy build. Didn't have any complaints. Let's get to some of the negative. Now, as you can see, the marquee is lit. And it does have some faded marks. It doesn't look bad in person, but on camera it does for some reason. But it is noticeable, but it's not a big deal. Cut the lights off. So you can't really see it unless you really up close counter. But the graphics is clear. And I noticed the YouTuber had the same marks. So Arcade1Up must be using, whoever's doing the ink on this, maybe the press is running out of inks, but you can see like some stuff is bleeding through. But it's not that bad. But for a $600 cabinet, you would think they'll, have this stuff on point. But other than that, I'm satisfied with the purchase. As you can see, Rolling Thunder is on demo mode right now. So let's get into the game list. You have Miss PacMan, Dig Dug 2, Galaga 88, Galaxian, Marquee, Rally X, Rolling Thunder, Romplers, King of Tower of Draga, and King of Bloom. They're all fun games. You can go through them. Miss PacMan, of course, the classic. The joysticks works really good. Actually, the joysticks works better than the original PacMan cabinet. So they must have upgraded these joysticks, because I can tell the difference when I'm playing Miss PacMan and when I'm playing Galaga. So it's very responsive. One of my favorite games when I was, actually these games are a lot older than me, but I remember when I was young, it was always in my household. So we'll hold that. Hold it and get back. And of course you got Dig Dug, which plays good on both cabinets because Dig Dug is over there as well. Demo this. This screen actually seemed brighter than that screen over there. So Arcade1Up is definitely they're definitely stepping their game up. But they still need a little bit more work. Dig Dug 2 is not really that popular, but it's still a game. And as you can hear, the sound is good. But the joystick is very responsive. So they definitely, I know they upgraded that, because I can tell the difference. I can tell the difference in the gameplay. Then we got Galaga. Now I know they're supposed to be having like some codes where you can do PacMan and rapid fire Galaga and all that stuff. I haven't really gotten to that stuff yet, but when I find all that stuff out, I'll definitely let you guys know. definitely tell a difference. Like I said, I definitely tell a difference from that cabinet to this one. That's a huge difference. Now we got a new game, Galaga 88, which, like I said, a lot of these games are older than me. But like I said, when I was a kid in the 80s, they was in my household, so I'm familiar with them. I think my uncle had like a ColecoVision or something like that, or an Atari, and I used to see these around. So in Galaga 88, you can do the single player, or you can do the dual. I usually do the dual because it's fun. But these games are fun, you know. Something to pass the time by. So I got, but the graphics is good. And one thing I want to note, the control board, the control board, and the hand placement is good versus this one over here, where you got the buttons. Because I find myself resetting it sometime, maybe because I have big hands, but these buttons should have been pulled back some. So Arcade1Up, if you're listening, make another control deck where these buttons are over here, and you know, probably upgrade the joysticks, and probably put a you know, that light protect, that light up deck thing. See over here, the buttons are over here, so your hands have the ability to rest. So hopefully they'll upgrade, you know, get a new control panel for that. But like I said, the hand placement and everything is good on here. So let's go back to Galaxian. Happy. I never really got into this game as of yet. You know, I'm pretty sure I'll like it once I get into it. Off the mouse and everything. See, I can definitely tell, like, these buttons are very responsive compared to that cabinet over there. I mean, they're good, but these are better for some reason. Rally X is another good game. It's a like a car game, a car maze game. Boom. Yeah. That's enough of that. Rolling Thunder. Now this is a good game. I remember this when I was younger, seeing the actual arcade. It's a horizontal game, but it's pretty fun to play. And the sound, if you notice, the sound is really good on here, and I believe I'm only on 13. Hear the bass and everything. I mean, you get it. You know, so yeah, it's definitely a good game to play. And like I said, the sound is good. I don't have any problems with that. Now this is another game. I guess this is a Japanese game that was never released in the US called Romplers. I had a ball playing this. It's pretty much the same thing. It's like a maze game. Once you really get into it, it begins to be a little bit fun. But look at that screen quality. You know, it's definitely a bright, the pixels are definitely brighter than that screen over there. It's a fun game. I got up all the way to level 11, so it's decent. Hopefully one day I'll get past that. This is the Tower of Draga. Pretty decent game. It's just the same thing. It's like a maze game where you got to get a key and not get caught by the goblins and stuff like that. But look at the graphics and the sound. Superb. King of Balloon. This is fun too. This is like a Galaxian game, but it's different. It's like you gotta save the king. It's fun. But overall, this is the class of '88 cabinet. Like I said, I'm new to this hobby. You know, I'm a traveling musician, so when I'm booked, you know, I like to keep myself occupied with games and stuff like that. So it's definitely, I think it's worth the price. Like I said, there is it's not perfect, but it can be better. Some things that I like is the light up control deck. Turn the lights off. This thing really pops. Now I still have the plastic on here because I for some reason I just keep my plastic on stuff until it runs out. But you can see it's this thing really pops the colors and stuff out for them to glow. So that's a good plus. Like I said, the Marquee is decent. You know, it could be better. It's not as bad as it looks on camera. But you can still see the watermarks and stuff like that. Maybe they're using the wrong ink press or something, but it is clear and it's not that bad, but it could be better. The build quality, overall, it's a nice cabinet. The graphics and the art. So, like I said, I'm new to this, but you know, it's definitely fun. So, if you guys are in the market to get it, you know, go ahead and get it. It's, the quality built is built nice. My only pet peeve is that Marquee can be better, and they should make these a little bit higher. Like I said, I'm about 5'10", 5'11", so I gotta sit down. So anybody over 6 feet, you might want to just put like some extra wood blocks up here just to rise it up a little bit, depending on how you like playing your arcades. You know, other than that, you know, it's a decent cabinet. It's fun. And I'm glad to have it part of my collection. So like, share, and subscribe. And Tell Arcade1Up if anybody know about this panel right here though. These buttons should be over here. And I'm gonna do a review on this cabinet as well. These buttons should be over here. Because if you have big hands, sometimes you'll find you don't really have room to play. Look, you don't really have, you'll always hit this. So hopefully Arcade1Up can just redesign this panel, put the buttons over here, and add a light up control deck. I'll definitely pay for that. But this is the final view of the 1981, the class of 1981 cabinet, the graphics. Final look, turn off the lights. That's it, yeah. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. Peace, bye.